Welcome to Mallard of Fact. Today we are talking about Sports Illustrated and we are focusing on the swimsuit edition. It's been around since 1964. Do you remember it? Probably. Odds are your dad remembers it, your grandpa remembers it. These are the people that were the target audience for this. And this is why it worked for so long. Old men don't like change. You just give them what works. Sports Illustrated, after going woke, now broke. Check out this cover. Kim Petras. This ain't no lady, ladies and gentlemen. This is a man in disguise. This is a trans man. Who thought this was a good idea? Honestly. Sports Illustrated announced on Friday that it's laying off most, if not all, of its union represented staff. The notice came from the magazine's union members who shared it on social media, planning to lay off a significant number, possibly all, of the guild represented workers at SI, Sports Illustrated. And it goes on to talk about how they made the change to follow this DEI initiative, just like all these other large corporations that are learning the hard way that it doesn't work. You can't just include everyone. No one, okay, not no one, there are a few, but the majority of people don't want to stare at a bunch of overweight women on the cover of a magazine. You know what people want to look at. It's what worked for so many years. There's a standard of beauty. Sorry if you don't fall into it. You can probably do something about it. You could quit eating so much. You could work out. You can try to get somebody to Photoshop you to make you look really good. They still do this. Even these beautiful models, that's what they do. They get the Photoshop done, even though they're already more attractive than the majority of people. But they decided, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're just going to put a bunch of trans men and a bunch of obese women on the covers of this magazine, and we're going to try to sell them to the same crowd that we've been selling them to since 1964. Obviously, this did not work out for them. Now, you can see they've also started putting a lot of models like this. This lady here has a lot in common with some of the other models. Now, I'm going to go back in time, show you what the models used to look like compared to what they look like nowadays. 2011, check that out. Do you see the difference? This is quality, we'll say. This is what you want to see. This is what your dad wanted to see, your grandpa wanted to see, your great grandpa wanted to see. This is what sold, and it's obvious why. Here we've got another one. Great, wonderful photo. People are gonna like this. And then you move on. Bam! What the crap just happened? It's like we're living in an alternate universe. Suddenly, there are no attractive women anymore. They're just this. They're just these blobs on a beach. And that's what they're putting on the cover. It's so disappointing. It's so frustrating. All of these companies trying so hard to include everyone. Well, guess what? Nobody wants to look at this. And now you're paying the price. Let's go a little further. Here's that one from before, just a little up close, unfortunately. I know you'd probably like to get a little bit further away, but I blew it up even bigger. This is Yummy New. Perfect fitting name right here. Yummy New. She just loves her food, and she is gonna smirk about it. Okay, moving on. Here we got a rookie bombshell. Yep. She's a rookie because this DEI crap just started, so she hasn't been around too long. Because before this, nobody wanted to take pictures of her. And then, lastly, here we have Lena Bloom. This is another tran man. So this one here is a tran model of color. So it's a tran, it's a woman, it's a person of color. They just covered all their bases in one person. Perfect. The perfect candidate for this type of nonsense. Congratulations, you are now out of business. It really comes as no surprise. This is Mallard of Fact. I'll see you guys in the next video.